Hey friends, it's Emily from burlapkitchen.com, and today we're going to make a fun fall topiary. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to paint this little glass candlestick holder. I got this at Dollar Tree. We're going to paint it with some black chalk paint. So originally I had brown. You see the brown acrylic there. I was going to do brown, but for one, the acrylic didn't stick to the glass, and I didn't like the brown at all. So I decided to change it up and go with the black, and it looked so much better. So you're going to need probably about 3 coats. And this is painting the glass is a little finicky. Like, you have to paint it and then let it dry really good, and then paint it again and then let it dry really good, or it will get kind of tacky and kind of pull off, if that makes sense. So it's a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy to do. And it sticks a lot better to the glass. So then we're going to come in with some plaid. Well, this is, if I remember correctly, it's toasted marshmallow. This is the apple barrel paints, and we are going to paint, so we're going to paint our bottom pumpkin and our top pumpkin the same color. So sort of when you do this, think about what colors you want your pumpkins to be. Like I said, I'm using toasted marshmallow, and I'm going to paint that bottom one and top one the same color. And this, I also, I'm gonna be honest, I had a little bit of trouble painting these ones also. So what you want to do is you want to paint them, let them dry completely. A lot of times I'm kind of on a time crunch because I'm making a video, so I have to let mine dry a little faster. So I use the heat gun. Well, the heat gun was kind of burning it. So what I would recommend is painting it, letting it sit for an hour or two, then come back and paint it again and put your second coat on. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the middle pumpkin, and I am using Waverly chalk paint in the color Moss for this one. And you guys know, if you've been following me this fall, that I absolutely am loving the moss color this year. It's just like the moss and the white and the stain together. I just love it. So I'm just touching this pumpkin up again. You're going to need 2, maybe even 3 coats on each pumpkin. So then I'm going to take some twine, and this is the really thin twine. I get this on Amazon, and I love it for the little like petite crafts, if that makes sense. Like the little things like this, and like tying your bows and stuff like that. So I'm going to just put it in all the little creases, and then I am going to hot glue it in place. Then we're going to start gluing this together. So I'm just going to glue that bottom pumpkin down, add some Spanish moss, then my middle pumpkin, glue that in place, and then some more Spanish moss, trim that up the way that I want it, and then we're going to add that very top pumpkin. So you got to hold those in place pretty good. And then I'm going to take a knife, and I'm going to just kind of carve out a little hole here in the center, and that's where I'm going to put a stick. Just get a stick from your backyard. I then found these leaves at Walmart. I felt like it needed a little something extra. You guys know I like simple, but I still wanted to add something. And these leaves are adorable. I've been getting a lot of my florals at Walmart this year. So I'm going to hold this in just a minute, tilt it so you can see where and how I added the leaves. I just kind of put them where I thought they needed to be, 2 on the bottom and then 1 in between each pumpkin on opposite sides. You can kind of see there what I did. Then I came in with some raffia, and I'm just going to tie a real simple bow, and I wanted this to kind of hang down and drape down because I think raffia just screams fall, and I just love it. So the more the better. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this really simple budget friendly craft, and for more ideas just like this, please visit burlapkitchen.com. Thank you.